Hey everybody, Tabitha here from Tabitha Explores, and today I want to explore kind of a different avenue with you. I have been thinking about it a lot lately, what else I can do for my channel, for you guys, keep you entertained, but also give you some information. I have spent a lot of time traveling over my many years on this planet. I have traveled as a child, with family, with friends, as teenagers. When I was 19, I traveled for the first time overseas by myself. I don't think fear has ever overcome any of my desire to do these travels. I got about halfway over the Pacific Ocean traveling to Japan for the first time by myself, and I went, am I really gonna be doing this? Is this really smart? I had a friend that was picking me up at the airport, and at that point I realized, like, she was always the one that was late every time we were going somewhere. And so I got a little freaked out the first time, but all went well. It worked out. And I haven't looked back since. I've always just been like, I need to travel, I need to go places. And along the way, I've picked up a lot of kind of knowledge that's kind of stuck up in my head here. And I thought, why not start sharing some of that knowledge with you guys? Is this something you're interested in coming along with me for, exploring, kind of the knowledge I have? And I'm thinking to call it Tabitha's Travel Tips. Maybe we'll put it out about once a week in addition to my regular videos. That's what I'm kind of going to do. So I'm only going to give you one tip in this first video. This will be episode 1 of Tabitha's Travel Tips. And that tip is probably going to be the most important tip I ever give you. And that is to take everything that I say and make sure that it works for you, or apply it to your situation. I am a single solo female traveler, and my perspective has almost always been as a single solo female traveler. I have maybe traveled with other people a couple dozen times, but mostly it's been just me. So my perspective, my opinion is always going to be from just me and mine. And I'm always going to try to put some information in there that might help if you are traveling with friends, or as a couple, or with young children, teenagers, that sort of thing. But please, please, please do your research if you're planning something. Do not go just on my word. And a lot of people will tell you watch lots of YouTube videos, people saying, oh, this is what you have to do. You have to go do this. You have to go do that. Do it this way. Do it that way. And I'm telling you, if that works for you, if my way works for you, then fabulous, go do it. But make sure you do your own research, and make sure that any tips that I give you are applied in a way that works for your situation. There's a lot of things that I might suggest that just in 6 months might be obsolete. So just, again, do your research when you're planning something that maybe I've talked about, because situations, political climates can change. All sorts of things can change over a period of time from, when I release a video to when you might watch it or be looking for said tips or advice on something. So again, just know that any tips that I'm giving you are from my own experience. They're my own opinion. Maybe they'll help you, maybe they won't. But I hope that you'll get something from this, even if it's just the drive to go out and do the research and go and do a trip on your own, or with your family that you've always wanted to do but you haven't been brave enough to do. I think this is something that I've talked about in videos before as well, is just be brave to do the things that you really want to do, because in the long run, when it works out, it really, really works out. And it's incredible when it works out. So that's the plan. This is what I'm gonna start doing. I'll try to have a video out with some tips every week. One final note on my first tip of my first video: make sure you do your own research and take what I give you and make it work for you, because that's the most important thing, is that anything I'm telling you is from my opinion and my experience only, and I want any tips that I give you to work for you and help make your experience the best it can be. So thank you so very much for watching. I really hope you're gonna like this new kind of series that I'm gonna do. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.